What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Poetry, or Adam. I'm coming to you guys live today, literally live with just a Roxio setup tutorial real fast, because I know, like, with how many problems I've had with it, I'm guessing there's a lot of people who are having a lot of problems with it as well. I'm not going to be doing like an actual setup video because the setup is pretty simple. It's the settings that get you. So here's my Roxio right here. You just gotta plug it in. Go to watch another YouTube video on that. It's really simple. So get somebody to help you just plug it in, right? And what you want to do is you're gonna install your Roxio setup with this disc that I have here. It'll come with your Roxio, and you're gonna need that. Otherwise, you're not gonna be able to do anything unless you have Sony Vegas or something along those lines. And then what you're gonna do, so I already have all this up. This is capture, and before you do anything, you want what you want to do is you come down here and you're gonna hit Task Manager. All right, guys, this is important. You go to Task Manager, and you're gonna come up here, and this is gonna be your Task Manager. It's got all the running applications, and so you see I have this right here. This is Roxio. I hit right click on it, scroll down to go to process, and it's right there. Hit right click again, set priority. This is what I was making me have problems, was because I wasn't recording in high. I was recording in normal or below normal. It was, yeah, below normal, and so it wasn't catching everything, and it was being laggy. But I was testing it, and it works out with a high. Like there was barely any audio lag. It all seemed to be working fine. Like if you watch that Minecraft video, you saw the yeah, that one. And so you're just gonna hit the high, and that'll be that. And you can exit out of all this. And it's kind of confusing. All right. And then when you have your Roxio, you should have it all set up right here. It's installed. Mine's screwed up. I don't know why it's over on the left. Let's see. Then this right here. This is the next part. I don't have an HD TV, so this is it's a Philips, and it's not HD, but I mean it does okay considering it's not HD. And so the next thing you're going to do is you're going to come up here, and that setup I did, it works with AVI and all that good stuff too, but DIVX, because DIVX is going to give you a lot more recording time and space. Like I only have 2 gigs on the computer, and what I'm going to do is buy a 250 gig hard drive from Walmart or something, I guess, later on, and then I'll be able to store a ton of gameplays. But like I can only store like 5 or 6 right now without being cut for no space. So that's all you need, and you can like name it right here, do all that good stuff right here. You can name it, and then we're gonna go to options, and this is important. If you don't have an HD TV, so if you only have it hooked up to component cables, not an HD, you're gonna have to record in this, unless you have an HD TV and you're playing in component cables, and you can use this, okay? And these are American, the NTC, NTSC, whatever, and then the rest of them are United Kingdom and Europe or something along those lines. And that's all you need to know. And so you're going to close that. Oh, BTW. This is how you're going to do live comms. Go up to Sigmatel Audio right here. You got to go to Audio Input. Hit Sigmatel Audio. Can't really make it out, but right there, Sigmatel Audio. And then after you hit Sigmatel Audio, you scroll down to this, and it'll be and you say microphone, and that's all you need to do, and you can do live commentaries. And then so that's all you need to do for that, and hit your start capture button to start capturing. I was working on figuring my stuff out when I did this, so you can set a capture length time. It's not really worth it, but you can. And so that's all you need to know for that. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna come in here, and this is where all your stuff happens. And so I used to have a huge audio lag problem where it would screw up my entire thing, and it would be super weird and loud and obnoxious, and I wouldn't be able to really have a good video. And so you can take your video from right here. So that's the video. You just click it, drag it down to here like that, and it's down here. And then you can adjust your contrast, brightness, saturation, and I prefer to do 60, 54, and 54. That seems to be the best setup for me, and I'm not sure about other people. This is basically color correction, and when you render it, it'll come out like that. And if you want to add narration, come down here to that right there. It's pretty simple. And you can also do you can adjust the volumes of the voice, and so like sometimes I just mute the entire gameplay, so on and so forth. And this is a good editing software. It's really simple, straightforward, and you can hit export as right here. This is you're gonna hit output export as, and this is for uploading videos to YouTube. And all you need to do is hit that, and I'm just gonna save it as production 1. Not really. I'm just gonna save it as h. Okay, and save. And then I'm gonna wait for a second. And the specified directory does not exist. What? Oh, nah. Okay, save. And so that's gonna save, and in a second it'll load. And I don't know why it just turned purple, because that's what it's seeing, what it thinks. And so you're gonna come down here, and this is what I used to render. That, hit create video file, and it'll load and it'll render. And I should have chose a smaller video, but I didn't. So sorry. It won't take very long to load. But you know, either way. So you see that purple right there? That's gonna be a problem. Don't do this right here. Come down here, and there's a DivX. Don't edit or render in DivX. You're gonna want to do it in Windows Media Player. And I mean, this is my preference because I don't have an HD TV. So remember, guys, if you have an HD TV, this is gonna be a completely different setup video. And I mean, you guys can still hit that subscribe button if you really want to. Put content out and whatnot. Search and destroy gameplays, but nonetheless, if you have an HD TV, you guys can just click off this video and go find one that's HD. So those are most of the problems that I had. I'm just gonna cancel this because I really don't care. So yeah, that's pretty much all I had. Thank you guys for watching. Free hugs and cookies for anybody who hits that subscribe button or like button. Hope this tutorial helped you guys out, and peace out, ladies and gentlemen.